What is going on, guys? Sonic and the Bean Show here. Today we are looking at the brand new 2.5-inch Sonic Level Clear diorama set by Jakks. So we got another new Sonic diorama set, but this time this one is focused on classic Sonic, and I'm pretty excited about this one, mainly because of the flicky, but also because of the really unique capsule we got going on here. So let's look over the packaging really quickly. So we do get an open window of all the stuff that's included here. But to the side, we get an artwork of classic Sonic and then the logo right here. We get a picture of the capsule open right here. Here's the top. Here is the bottom. And then on this side, we just get the logo and then classic Sonic right there. And on the other side, we do get the same thing. And then here is the back, which really just shows, well, everything that's really here. So we get like the renders of stuff right here, and then we get some extra figures to collect. And that is pretty much the packaging right there, guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and crack this out of the packaging and take a closer look. Okay, so here's everything out of the box right here. So let's start off with this classic Sonic figure right here. So this is actually the same classic Sonic figure you get when you get the Flying Battery playset, and along with the diorama set as well. Almost forgot about that. But you are going to get this classic Sonic figure again. I believe I have a bunch of this guy now. I think I have a bunch of these classic Sonic figures now. But you are going to get another one. So we have that. Here we have the Flicky. So these guys actually get articulation. But let's look at Flicky right here, which is the one I was most excited for. I've always wanted to like get some sort of like Flicky like action figure. And I think this little guy looks pretty good. So here's the back right here. Got some nice paint near the face. And they do have articulation, like I said, so you get like a full rotation to the head. And you can actually move the feathers up and down. It's a little hard to try to maneuver this because it's very, really tiny. It looks like it doesn't want to go back. It looks like I can only move it forward. And then you can move this as well. This really just gets a swivel, as you can see. And there's nothing going on with the tail back here or the feet. So there's like no swivel or anything like that. So yeah, that's pretty much the articulation for Flicky. And then we get Pocky right here. And Pocky's pretty nice. I do like the head sculpt. I think they did a really good job with these. So for Pocky, the same thing. You get a rotation to the head. And then you can move the four legs right here. So you can move them up and down, all four legs. And Pocky stands pretty well. Flicky, I do have a hard time standing. Like Pocky's fine, but for Flicky, it does have a hard time standing. It seems like the feet are kind of like warped upwards, or I guess maybe that's just how it is. But mine doesn't want to tend to stand on its own. I have to like lean it near Pocky. But Flicky's pretty cool. Now we get this sign right here, and this is actually really cool. So on this side we get Robotnik, and then on the other side we get Sonic. And here is a comparison with this one. I believe this came with the 4-inch Robotnik figure from Wave 5, and this one just had the same thing on both sides. So you can see how the difference is with these two. This one's really flimsy compared to how this one is. So like, see how like I can only spin it like this, but this one I can do that. So yeah, I like this. It's cool that they got Sonic on this side, because you know it makes sense, because you know when Sonic hits the goal post, it'll, you know, it's changed to Sonic right there. But I like this. This is really cool. So you are gonna get that. And then here's the one that I'm really excited about here. We got the capsule, and the capsule is really cool. It's like an oval shape right here. I thought it was going to be like a perfect circle. But, you know, this is the top. Here's the side. And then here is like the bottom. And we got these, so of course, to support it. But what's really cool is, of course, when you do this, it opens the capsule. You can still put a figure in there. So I put Classic Sonic in here. And then, look at that. So you can still put a figure there, but obviously these are really just for the animals. Again, Flicky is going to have a hard time standing, so he's going to have to be laying down while I close this. But there you go. So they're in there. Oh, okay, there you go. So there you go. Alright, so here's a quick comparison right here. So I have a couple of the Badniks and then Classic Sonic compared to Flicky and Pocky right here. And yeah, you can see that these guys are really tiny, which, you know, they should be. They are supposed to be like small little animals. Now for the capsule, let me actually move the camera a little bit up. But here is the capsule. And then just another comparison. Here it is with like the Eggmobile. So you can have like Eggman hover over or something like that. But yeah, just so you can see how the size is on this thing. And then let's try something else. So let me just move this stuff back here. But I do have this playset. We're just gonna use this playset just for an example. So this is the Stardust Speedway Zone playset right here. So just an example, but this thing can actually fit onto your basic playsets, which is really cool. So it can work with, like, you know, the Green Hill Zone, Flying Battery, Studiopolis, you know, since, you know, these bases are really the same thing. But they do fit pretty well, as you can see. It's a perfect fit. Obviously you are gonna have to, like, you know, move some things, because I'm pretty sure if I like had the ramp here, you know, I'm not really gonna fit this anywhere except right there. But yeah, so you will have to move something. Alright guys, that is going to wrap up this review on the Sonic the Hedgehog level clear diorama set by Jakks. So yeah, I think this is a pretty cool set. I would say definitely grab it if you're like a huge fan of, well, classic Sonic, and of course if you collect a lot of like classic Sonic figures and merchandise. I think this is a pretty good addition to add to your collection. So if you guys want to pick this up, this is currently hitting Walmart. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the review. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments down below, and I will definitely catch you guys in the next video. Take care, my friends.